I'll see how this one works. Okay.
As long as I look tall and blonde, I'm good.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
We have 20 questions. Guys, this is fun.
I'll bet we all know the answer to the first two. Ching, ching, ching.
Well, we'll know if you chose the right one. Okay. The next thing, question.
I found it helpful to write it on a piece of paper so I didn't have to keep going back and looking at it. I don't know about you guys. I kill trees every week.
Hopefully you're happy about that.
I am. I figure I'll be dead before it's a problem. I'm going to let you catch up because I've already kind of done this part.
Oh, wow. Look at you, well ahead and everything.
Well, it was while I was waiting for a call. So I'm just going to be a little proactive here. And if I did it right, you're going to love the first 10 questions because they're easy.
Okay. Okay.
So then we just input, right? Is that how you girls would do it? Just input it into the 2 sample Z test for proportions.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're only going to concentrate on the yeses, right? Yeah, it was really hot.
Mm-hmm.
So ignore the no's.
Yeah.
It's really loud. So I just think that was really warm.
I hate having to remember which one's which.
Which comes which? Well, it says that the P1s are the females. So you want that. And the P2 are the males. So that'll tell you how to do your X1 and N1.
Yeah, I did that. Right. That's just.
And your X is your sample.
Yeah, well, I mean, like doing the Z-score and everything. I keep like writing the wrong one down.
Oh, I did that in the homework quiz. It was like, it was user error again.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
So when you get your table done, let's just make sure we've all got the same things.
All right, I have my table done.
I think I'm missing something because it doesn't look right. Where is it?
do you have so far, Elizabeth?
Oh, one more second. I just
Okay.
I was like missing a value, but I couldn't figure out from what part. I like skipped something somehow.
Do you guys want ice cream? Scott's dishing up ice cream. You guys want some?
What
Yes,
did you guys
please.
get for the P hat 1 and the P hat 2?
I'll say the 1, you say the 2, Corey. So 0.743.
Okay, that's what I got.
Yeah, P hat 2. I got 0.712.
Okay, that's what I got. I just wanted to double check.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm trying to find. Oh wait, we just put those in. That's funny. Just kidding. I don't know. I like way overthought that. Like I don't know what I was solving for.
That's you're trying to see the whole picture. I
Yeah.
found it really helpful to cut and paste that little bugger into Word, and now I have it here, so I don't have to keep looking at that screen.
Wait, what do you mean? Cut and paste what little bugger?
The 2 sample z-test, all the stuff, all those figures. I just highlighted it, drug it into Word, and printed it. So I don't have to sit and look at my computer. Another tree. Just makes it easier.
I like that. It's like all in Excel still. Like it makes me.
Yeah.
So you just plugged in those numbers and then printed it?
Oh, I just highlighted after I put those numbers in. Yeah. So it gave me all my figures.
Nice.
I was just, I don't know, for me, it's easier. It's taken me 10 weeks to figure that out.
Almost done. Okay. Which set of hypotheses is appropriate?
So the question that they asked is at the beginning is the proportion of females who can taste PTC different from the proportions of males who can taste it. So that's our hypothesis. So what are we going to put?
They are different, yeah. Even by a little bit, but they're different.
Yeah. So are we going to do less than,
Yeah,
equal
they're
to, or
different.
not equal to?
P1 is greater. P1 is greater than P2.
But they didn't say that in the thing. All they said was, is proportion different?
So it's not equal. It's 1?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not equal. Yeah. So the alternative would be that they're not equal. So it'd be a 2-tail test, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, all right. Perfect.
Okay. It wants the 95. Okay, that's what I have in there. So the p-value?
The point estimate.
Where's the point estimate?
Is that Z?
Yeah. Right?
No.
No. What's the
think
point?
so.
What's the point estimate?
I don't remember going over that.
Yeah, we did. Hang on. I'll look through my stuff real quick. My little forest.
You need the command F, the control F on your notes.
Is point estimate P hat?
Scott. Andrew, can I call you back? I'm doing an online test. Okay. Okay. Can I call you back? Okay, sounds good. Bye-bye. So Corey, what'd you say it was?
I think our point estimate is p hat, which is x1 plus x2 divided by n1 plus n2, right?
Ah. Sounds good. Let me see. That's a test statistic. Is that the same?
I don't know.
Test statistic is a
I thought test statistic was z.
Oh, you're right. I've got it written down two different ways. I've got test statistic as z, and I've got test statistic is find the combined proportion of success.
Test statistic is z.
Okay, so yeah, in this week's notes, I don't have anything about a test. I mean, about a point.
Well, we talk about it all the time. I just can't think of what it is. Because I know I've seen like point estimate, but I'm like not.
Yeah. Hang on. I got more trees.
I wonder if it is our p-value. Because if you look at the information above that, it says input your answers for the point estimate, the margin of error, the lower bound, and the upper bound. And then right after those, it asks you if the significant value equals this, what do you make of that decision?
Yeah, so it sounds like we're just going to pull it off, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be.
P hat is a point estimator for the true proportion of x over n. So p hat. So it's the 52. If it's x1, it would be 52 over 70, which is probably that 0.743, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just see if that's true.
You have to do, when you're doing the 2, though, you have to do x1 plus x2 divided by n1 plus n2.
Yeah, when you do the 2, but this one, at least in my notes here, it says
create a 95% confidence interval for P.
So that's the formula I have. That's the formula I have written down. P hat equals x1 plus x2 divided by n1 plus n2.
In lesson 16, under the summary.
The combined proportion of success, the P hat equals. That's what it shows in the book.
Okay, so it is the.
That just is for the combined portion of success is the x1 plus x2 over n1 plus n2.
So.
And that is to check the requirements of the hypothesis test. Is what section that's under.
Okay. All right, so we think it's the
No.
x1 plus x2 over n1 plus n2. Is that what we said? Is that what you said?
I was just saying that.
That's what I think it is.
x1 plus x2, okay. So it's a combined. So it's the 94 over 29.
129.
Yeah, 129, thank you.
Right, okay.
So we're just going to go with 129.
For the bottom, N1 plus N2.
And you'll
once you plug it all in.
Yeah, you'll get that from your totals over there too under yes. It's the 94, which is the total yeses over the 129 on that graph.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you do?
I got 0.729.
That's what I got. Don't you got, Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Number 7 is the margin of error.
Okay, the margin of error that yeah.
So is that the difference between our confidence intervals and then divided by 2?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know why. Every time I add something new, I just overthink everything.
Like back in the olden days when we did that.
I always do. Guess my brain's like scattered, so everything's not quite coming together.
That's because you're counting all the money you're going to make.
Not really. I'm more like counting the hours till I can have a break.
Yeah, much deserved one.
That's how it feels at this point. That's a really tiny number.
So now I lost it. So it's really adding, right?
Yep, you really add them.
Did you guys get 0.154?
Yep.
I didn't. Which ones did you guys use?
The lower confidence interval and the upper one. Those
Okay.
2 numbers.
What did you get for your lower and upper then?
Negative 0.123 and 0.185.
Okay.
Because you have to add those because you've got not only your positives, but you're also going down into the negative. So you're just going to add those numbers, not the negative, just add the numbers.
Oh, that's what I did.
Right, to get the span.
Okay, that's what I did wrong. I added the negative.
Yeah,
145, right? 0.145. I mean, 5. Oh my gosh, 0.154.
54.
This is one of those days I cannot speak.
When we get tired, our eyes cross and it's hard to read.
Yep, that's me. Wait a minute. Okay. So the p-value is bigger than the significant. So
P is high.
Keep him.
Keep the guy.
So we would Keeping little. I don't know why I was thinking. Next one's sure. Wait. My brain does not like to think too much. So we would fail to reject, right?
Yep. Fail to reject.
And we would fail to reject the HO, right?
Yeah, the no.
Okay. And then so you'd say there's insufficient evidence.
That what? Because there's two.
The last one, that the females who conceive is different than the portion of males who conceive.
The true proportion, right? The true proportion, yeah. You got it.
Oh, we're already on question 12.
I know. See? Love it, right?
Yeah. Hopefully it keeps moving smoothly.
You're just going to do another one now.
Okay.
The person's a patient who had a heart attack and who died. Be
So we're concentrating on the died.
That's confusing.
Well, because they've listed both, but you're going to, because you'll only be able to list 2 data points, right? So you have to figure out, do they want to know who died or do they want to know who survived?
Mm-hmm.
Who died?
So P1 is going to be our weekday group, and P2 is going to be our weekend group.
Oh, okay, that's how you said it. I was trying to figure out the graph. Like, I don't want to set up with it.
Seriously, I find it really helpful to write this down. I don't know. It gets my brain going.
I normally write notes, but I was still trying to figure out like how all these numbers went together.
Okay, so let's figure out our null hypothesis a minute. So it's portion of patients who have a heart attack and are admitted to the hospital on a weekday, that's our P1s, who die less than the proportion of those who are the weekend. So our hypothesis will be a less than, our P1 less than our P2, right? That's our alternative.
Yeah.
And our other one's just going to be the equal, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just like to get that ready. So we got to change our type of test.
For less than?
Yeah.
Pretty sure mine has it on less than. That's weird.
And I'm going to drag this into Word because that was so easy.
The hypothesis tests are satisfied.
That makes sense, Elizabeth?
True.
What about it?
I just wondered if it made sense to you.
All I know is that I plug it into the little Excel thing and it helps out.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
Like cuts the amount of thinking I have to do in half.
Yeah.
Especially since I've been like working on Excel all day long.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we have to do all those tests to see it. It shows that it's all done for us. Oh, I like that. Okay, so yes.
Wait. Oh, because I forgot that was up there. I don't know why.
Yeah. Isn't that handy?
Yeah. Because I was like, they're both saying yes.
Oh, nice.
I was like, there was something over here that showed that. And I was like, oh, there it is. Like,
so tonight when I tell Scott how much I love him, it'll be just a little bit less than Excel.
Rich said appropriate for addressing this research questions. So that is saying equal in nursing units. P1 is less than P2. So the last one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Awesome. One to find the P hat one. The 0.141.
P1. Yep.
Okay. And then 0.145.
1-4. Oh, I see what you're saying.
For P2. P hat 2. And then I have to find the Z score.
So Z score is negative 2.020.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
My calculator's feeling lonely. Tough. Okay.
Given the Z score from last question, which should you say, the left or the right area of the Z score for the P value?
Less than, so.
Left.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Left. Yep, left tail.
And what is the P value? So 0.022.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. And what is the decision for this test? What was our significant? Oh, the 0.05. So
Is it 0.05?
it's lower. Yeah, it's 0.05.
Okay, or P, so it's lower.
So we're going to
It's low.
reject it.
Yep. Reject.
Okay. Oh, whew. Then we're doing the conclusion. Okay, so if we're rejecting, we're saying that there's sufficient evidence. No.
There is sufficient evidence.
Attention to the heart attack and admitted.
So we're comparing our weekday group, which is our P1, to our weekend group, which is P2.
And we said our P2 was greater.
Yes.
Number 3, right? Because we just restate
So
the alternative.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Oh, and then we're done.
Yeah, that just means tomorrow's going to be ugly. Right?
It should just feel that way sometimes. Okay, let's get this real quick. Let's see. Oh, we missed one.
Which one did we miss?
Let me scroll. I'm still scrolling. Ooh, point
6?
estimate. Number 6.
It's a 6.
Yeah. Right, whatever it is.
That point estimator one, huh?
Yeah. I wonder what it could be then. So,
It's like the only other formula I have written down.
Let's see.
Okay. This point estimators. There is one number that is used to estimate a parameter. It just gives you a definition in the book. It doesn't say how to do it. Wait.
Look at the summary. See if it's anything there.
Yeah. Well, I just searched it through the whole book, and it only came up in lesson 10.
Right. In 16, though, remember under summary, P, yeah, it's just P hat. And that's X over N. Did it ask us, well, are we doing the difference?
Oh, it says it could be your mean.
The difference between the two sample proportions.
So if we just find the mean, but I thought that's what we did, right? Just. I can't even think about it.
Is it that plus or minus P1 minus P2 plus or minus Z, the square root of, and all that kind of stuff?
No, because that's our confidence interval. That will give you two different.
You're right. Yeah, we don't want that. We want 1
huh?
point. Yeah, we want 1 point. So what's our question? How does it say that?
What is the point estimate for this 95% confidence interval?
I think it has to be on that paper.
What lesson are we in again? 16? No.
18.
Oh, wait. Yeah, every time I look it up, it just talks about the mean of your samples for point estimate.
So p hat is a point estimator for the true proportion of p.
So it's got to be the mean of those two things. That's all it ever says. So we can always have one of you guys try it and see if that's right.
Now let me look and see it. Because I don't remember doing that at all this week. I mean, anything we just did.
I think it's probably has to do with applying what we've already learned, kind of thing.
Yeah, it probably does.
Once in a while, it comes back up, and you're like, oh.
I had moved on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, P1 minus P2 is 0. That's not anything, right? That's
okay. So we are live.
We are live.
Oh, no,
P1 minus P2 is 0, but that's not the point estimator, right? Where's my 10? Okay. Talking in that same chapter, chapter 16, it says, it looks like it's our z-score. Okay. So anyway, we're doing proportions and stuff, and it has you do the z equals, and then it has the p hat minus the p divided by the square root of p times 1 minus p over n. It says, and then you use the applet. Says, so even though this candidate is actually behind in the popular vote, there's a chance of whatever that they will appear to be winning. This calculation was done in the same way we have done normal calculations in the past. The only difference is that instead of using X bar and its mean and standard deviation, we use P hat and its mean and standard deviation. Otherwise, they're the same. P hat is a point estimation of P. It's over N. I don't know, does that go with that at all? Try to find out how where it talks about it. So the mean of P is P hat. And if we know what the standard deviation is, that still doesn't tell, so does it? You want me to just put something in on 6 and I'll submit it?
Yeah, I don't know. Because all I ever see is that it talks about it being like an estimate. Like the mean weight of a sample is this, so that is your point estimate. That's all it ever says.
Let's see if I can find something out on Google.
this, let's see. The sample standard deviation is a point estimate of the population standard deviation. So the standard deviation is the point estimate. So
0.0020.
that says it's point estimate. So I guess so. I guess go for it. Like try that. Like because that's all I ever see is it talking about the mean and the standard deviation.
Okay.
That's all it ever talks about. So.
Okay, so I'll put in 0.002.
Oh, I don't even know.
At least we'll find out, right? Right or wrong. They will know whether to move on and look for something else.
Yeah. It's all I ever see.
So make sure it changed it real quick. Okay. Oops, I forgot a 0. I want to make sure I got that right. 002. Because to me, it sounds like it's going to be on this form. It's just a matter of recognizing which one it is.
Yeah. That's how I go.
I got one wrong. I'll bet you it's that one.
It is. I know it.
Yep, it's that one. So that was not right.
Okay.
Let me see if I can.
Let me put all this information back into this thing real quick. Mm, 22. Wait. For number 6, right?
Yeah.
That wasn't their standard deviation.
Did I grab the wrong one?
You grabbed the wrong one. Their standard deviation was the 0.0781. That standard deviation was for the last one we just did.
Did I grab? Oh, I've got 2 papers in front of me and I grabbed the wrong one.
Yeah, I was like, wait, let me check that. Because I was like, how do I have those same numbers? Like, with the exact same standard deviations and everything?
Right.
So 0.078, I mean 079.
0.0781 is what I have. But I might have put something in. Just throw the numbers in real quick. 32. I did. It's supposed to be 59. I don't know where. Oh, I do know where I got that from. Oh, 86 is what I got. So 0.0786.
Is that the standard deviation for the hypothesis?
Yes.
Okay.
And then there's.
Yeah, what one do you use?
But you would. It wouldn't matter because you're going to round it anyway, right?
Well,
so they'll be the same.
I don't have them that they'd be the same.
If you have 3, are we doing
different? For the standard deviation of confidence interval, that's probably what we would use because it said for the 95% confidence interval, right?
Yeah.
Would be my
but don't
guess.
you round?
I don't know if that's right.
So 0.07.
So for that, I have 0.0788. Is that what you guys have?
Yeah.
Yeah. But how many are we supposed to list?
Round it to the 3 decimal places, probably.
So that's why I say, would you round them? They're the same.
9. Oh yeah.
Mine are
that
different.
is true. They are the same.
So what is 788?
Mine are different.
Wait.
788.
Confidence interval one, I have 0.0788, and then my hypothesis test one, I have 0.0768.
8-6. 8-6. Yeah. So it would be the same.
But if you rounded for 3 decimal places, they would both turn up to 7, 9.
Yeah.
Is what we're saying.
Yeah. No.
So
mine didn't.
It didn't?
Mm-mm.
You just take the last number.
Uh-huh. For 3 decimal places, mine's 0.07. Wait, now I'm really confused. Maybe
But you could just do it in your head, right? Just do it in your head. Because the number after it is higher than 5.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I had a hard time hearing what Tim was saying.
Mine's like, no, it's because one had an extra decimal place and the other one didn't. Does that make sense? Yeah. They weren't the same decimal places, so I was looking at them wrong.
So you want to submit yours and see if that works?
Yeah, let me go and find it real quick.
I really hope that's right, because I really don't have to think about it.
Think about it anymore. Be done.
Yeah. Because then we'll know what it is. I mean, that's the whole idea, right? So you know.
Yeah, so when we take our test.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 0.079, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm really scared it's not going to save it right because I've already saved it.
I've had that happen.
Yeah, that's why I went up and looked at it again.
Save it like 3 times. Okay. There's one other one I don't have saved. Sorry, let me check see what one that was.
Yeah, double check.
Okay. Sorry, my computer always takes like 2 minutes to submit.
That's all right. We're patient.
I'm not. I want to know if it's right or not. Hate when it does that. I know you guys are always like, we got them all right. And I'm like, yay, because my computer won't tell me.
This is the time of night when all the kids in the neighborhood are on the computers, right?
I had to say that, or everyone's trying to submit their quiz.
Oh.
Yeah, it is getting close to the deadline. It wouldn't be surprising.
It still tried to send it.
Almost. It's that close. Okay, it submitted it. Nope, still wrong.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I don't even know what it could be then.
Just type it on all my answers again to try to do it again, but I don't know what to do.
Okay, well, I just went and looked at one group to see what they got, and they got 0.031. And I have no idea how they got that. 0.031.
0.031.
And that was from like the, I think her name's Liza, that came and joined us.
Wow, she's pretty smart girl.
Well, they all do their like quiz like before, like you're supposed to like work on it before you come to their thing, and then they just all give their answers. So their video is always literally like 5 minutes long. Like it's super.
Wow.
Oh, it's time for that.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't do that. I don't have time. I finished the homework right before.
Yeah. So I was just like, oh, like
smart though.
Yeah. I went and joined theirs one time and I was like, oh, I'm sorry I didn't do it. I didn't realize you guys all did it beforehand. Like
yeah, oops. I'll just take your answers, thanks.
I was just like, okay, so how did you do that then? Like, I don't get what you're saying. Like
0.031. You have no idea.
That would be Nicholas's one. No, where's Nicholas? Wait. Guys, if their answer's right, they just did the confidence intervals divided by 2. You subtract them and divide it by 2. That's how they got that.
So is that? So which numbers are you using?
8.5 minus the 0.123 divided by 2. And that's got to be it.
So you use the negative still?
No negative. But we got that, but they use that for something. That doesn't make sense.
That didn't work, did it?
But that's for, hold on. Let me see something. I thought that was our same.
They just didn't divide it by 2.
Huh?
They just didn't divide it by 2. So 0.185 minus negative 123 is 0.0308. Oh no, that's not right. My bad. I looked at the wrong one.
I was really confused.
Sorry, I looked at the wrong. The wrong answer. X margin of error. 0.031.
We don't do the applet, right?
I don't think so. That gives you p value.
Yeah.
So they did p hat 1 minus p hat 2.
Yeah, that's the answer's right. 0.031.
So we need to make a note of this, right? So that's our point estimator.
Yeah. So it's just finding we had to do that for something else. What did we? Because I wrote it down that we did that.
P hat 1 minus P hat 2.
And divided by 2.
And you divide it by 2?
Yeah.
I didn't divide it by 2.
It's not divided by 2 if it's 0.031.
Wait, what are you doing?
P hat 1 minus P hat 2.
Oh, does that also work? Because that's not the way I got the answer. That's weird. Okay, well, there's multiple ways. No, that's...
I mean, I don't know if that's right. That gives you that answer, but I don't know if it's right. That's how you would do it for other
ones. We'll just have to ask her. Like, so.
Yeah. That would... So tomorrow night for that quiz preview, the exam review.
That would be a good one too.
Yeah.
Ask. Okay, we better get on redoing it. Since it's almost time for it to close.
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Dang it, I didn't do it.
So the homework and the homework quiz weren't really bad.
Wait for
the homework quiz
one?
for this one isn't bad.
All I did
Yeah.
the first time I got some wrong, and the reason is I flipped some numbers in my chart. As soon as I could put them in right, I got them right. So it was just user error again. So just be careful, but you'll be fine. You guys will be fine.
I'm glad to hear that.
Want to give you courage. Bad. Yeah, it's not bad. So you'll do good.
Because after that one, I was like, oh, great.
Yeah, no, you'll do good.
There's no weird questions.
No, you'll know them. I did you do the homework first.
Yeah.
What happened?
Elizabeth's gone. No, Elizabeth's gone.
Oh, she's not alive anymore?
She's done.
It's just us. It's funny.
All right.
Can she call herself?
I don't know. I don't know if she can get back in or not. We're done anyways, I guess.
Should I try and just get that URL?
Yeah, I guess.
So
How do you do it? I don't know. I'm on my iPad.
Yeah, I can copy and go into oh, that's funny. Yeah. I'm going to minimize you. Hang on here.
Okay.
There's Elizabeth calling. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. We lost you. Yeah, so what I did is I highlighted, I'm trying to copy and paste that into our assignment. Will that work? And then we're still live. Yeah, we're still live. Is that just the funny thing? So. So if I go in there and I'm going to try that, but I'm going to paste our link so that we can do that. Oh, that's just funny. I wonder if we just close out of it because I think we're all done. Oh, hang on. Let me see what I can figure out in a second. I'm going to type this in though real quick.
Did it kick her out?
I'm trying to get back to where I was. I minimized it, so let's see if I can find it again. Oh, there we are. So, I think you're saying if we leave the call though, it'll still keep going. That's what you're saying. Elizabeth left group. Okay. Just contact.